Rock stars can look perfect, but they often hide real pain, screaming fans, bright lights, TV stages, and huge award nights. But the real story began when the cameras turned off. For many years, these songs sounded like pure emotion. Then one night, the truth behind one of them changed everything. These are 10 untold stories behind the saddest rock songs ever made. I'm not here to laugh or judge. What you think you know is wrong. And near the end, one story will shock you, a secret phone call that changed a song forever. Number 10, Radiohead, Fake Plastic Trees. A quiet night, lights off, you're staring at the ceiling. This song feels like the moment you realize life is not what you dreamed it would be. Released in 1995 on the album The Bends, produced by John Leckie, the lyrics talk about fake happiness, fake love, and feeling lost in a plastic world. It slowly became one of Radiohead's most loved songs and a cult classic. Fun fact, Tom York recorded the final vocal take right after hearing Jeff Buckley perform live. He cried, then sang this in one emotional take. Why it's underrated. It lived in the shadow of the band's later hits, but real fans know this is where their emotional power truly started. Real heads keep this one like a secret key. And the next song, it doesn't whisper sadness, it holds your hand through it. Number 9, R.E.M, Everybody Hurts. A long highway at night, rain on the windshield, streetlights passing slowly. This song feels like sitting alone with your thoughts when life feels heavy and quiet. It is yours alone. This song came out in 1992 on the album Automatic for the People. It was produced by Scott Litt and recorded in Woodstock, New York. When you're sure you've had enough. The band wrote it to help young people who felt lost or overwhelmed. The lyrics are simple on purpose so anyone could understand the message. Now it's time to sing along. It tastes night enough. It became one of the band's most loved songs and is often used in movies and TV when a scene needs deep emotion. Over time, it turned into a comfort song for millions of people. Fun fact, the drummer helped write the main music because the band wanted a slow, steady beat that felt like a heartbeat. That simple rhythm became the soul of the song. Why it's forgotten / underrated, it's not forgotten, but it's often taken for granted because people hear it so much. Some fans even skip it because it feels too emotional to play often. But real listeners know this song is a lifeline when life gets hard. Real heads keep this one like a secret key. And the next song, it starts soft, but the heartbreak explodes before the final note. Number 8, Linkin Park, One More Light. Stay where the signs soft, gentle, honest. It asks one painful question. Who cares if one more light goes out? After Chester's death, the song became even heavier. A quiet room at night, lights off, phone glowing in your hand, The world feels still.
Quicker, who cares if one more light goes out?
This song feels like someone speaking softly right next to your heart. It's gentle, but it hurts in a deep way.
Well, I do.
This song came out in 2017 on the album One More Light. It was released by Warner Bros. Records and produced by the band with pop writers and producers.
Is all we are, or quicker, who?
The lyrics are about loss, grief, and asking a simple but painful question: does one life matter? After the band lost a close friend, the meaning became very real.
We saw brilliance when the world...
Later, after Chester Bennington passed away, the song became even heavier and more emotional for fans all over the world.
Eye of a million stars, it flickers.
Fun fact, at first, and some fans didn't understand this softer sound. But after the tragedy, many people came back to the song and heard it in a completely new way. Why it's underrated, the album divided fans because it sounded more pop than heavy rock. Some people judged it too quickly, but time changed everything.
Quicker, who cares when someone's...
Now, many listeners see this song as one of the band's most honest and emotional moments. Real heads keep this one like a secret key. And the next tune, different mood, but the message cuts even deeper. Number 7, Metallica, Fade to Black.
Life it seems will fade away, drifting further.
This was shocking when it came out. A metal band writing something this vulnerable, it feels like someone slowly giving up in real time.
Will to live, simply nothing more to give.
A quiet bedroom at night, lights off, headphones on. The world feels heavy, and the guitar starts soft and slow. This song feels like staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m. thinking too much.
Nothing matters, no one else. I am lost.
This song came out in 1984 on the album Ride the Lightning. It was produced by Flemming Rasmussen and released on Megaforce Records. The band wrote it after their tour bus was robbed in Boston and they lost their gear and money. The lyrics talk about deep sadness, feeling empty and feeling like life has lost color. Many fans say this was the first Metallica song that showed real emotion and vulnerability. Fun fact, when this song released, some fans got angry because they thought Metallica was becoming soft. Today, it's one of the most loved songs in their whole career. Why it's so powerful. This song shocked the metal world. Heavy bands were not supposed to sound this emotional back then. But Metallica opened the door and showed that even the loudest bands can feel pain. Real fans still treat this song like a quiet moment in the middle of a storm.
But there used to be a missing one inside of me.
But this next song turns Heartbreak into something even more personal and painful. Number 6, The Cure, Pictures of You. This is memory sadness. Late night, rain on the window, looking at old photos. Robert Smith turned nostalgia into heartbreak. A cold night, rain on the window. You're alone with old photos spread on the table. The room is quiet, but your heart is loud. This song feels like opening memories you were scared to touch. This song came out in 1989 on the album Disintegration. It was produced by Robert Smith and Dave Allen for Fiction Records.
You were always so lost in the dark.
The lyrics are about memories, love, and the fear of losing someone forever. It became one of the band's most loved songs and a huge fan favorite in the UK and around the world. Fun fact, Robert Smith said the idea came after his house caught fire. When he looked through the burned remains, he found old photos that survived. That moment inspired the song.
Open my eyes, but I never see anything.
Why it's so emotional/underrated? This song wasn't a huge chart smash, but fans held it close like a secret diary.
Only I thought of the right word. I couldn't.
It's long, slow, and deep, why not built for radio hits. Real heads keep this one like a secret key.
You were stone white, so delicate, lost in the cold.
And the next tune, different mood. But the message cuts even deeper. Number 5, Johnny Cash, Hurt.
The old familiar sting.
A goodbye letter set to music. You hear regret, age, pain, acceptance. The video alone can make you cry.
To kill it all away. But I remember
A quiet room late at night, the TV is off, the house feels still. You hear a soft guitar and an old voice that sounds tired, but honest.
everything. What have
It feels like someone opening their heart and letting you read every page.
my sweetest friend?
This version came out in 2002, produced by Rick Rubin for the album American 4, The Man Comes Around.
In the air. And you
The song talks about regret, pain, and looking back on a long life with hard memories. It feels like a man asking himself if anything he did really mattered.
everyone I know goes.
The music video played on TV everywhere and became one of the most powerful videos ever made. Many people say this version changed the meaning of the song forever.
And you could have it all.
Fun fact, the original writer said this version felt like the song no longer belonged to him. That is how powerful the performance was.
I wear this crown of thorns.
Why it's forgotten/underrated, this song is loved, but people don't always talk about how brave it was.
Upon my liar's chair.
It showed an older legend being honest about pain and mistakes. Real heads keep this one like a secret key. And the next tune, different mood, but the message cuts even deeper. Number 4, Led Zeppelin, All My Love.
Love my fire in the night, to chase a feather in.
Written after the loss of Robert Plant's young son, it's gentle, beautiful, and full of love that has nowhere to go.
All of my love, oh, all of my love.
Close your eyes for a second. Imagine a quiet night after a long tour. The stage lights are off, the crowd is gone, it's just a piano, a soft voice, and a heart that feels broken.
One word, my will to sustain. For me, the clouds once.
This song feels warm and gentle, but underneath it you can feel deep pain trying to breathe.
Within the glow that weaves a cloak of delight.
This song came out in 1979 on the album In Through the Outdoor. It was produced by the band with their longtime producer and recorded during a hard time in their lives.
Oh, all of my love, all of my love.
The lyrics were written by the singer after the loss of his young son. Instead of anger, the song speaks about love that never disappears.
Oh, all of my love for you.
It became one of the band's most emotional songs and showed a softer side many fans had never heard before. Fun fact, the guitarist did not play on this track the way he normally did. The piano and keyboards carried most of the song, which made it feel very different from their usual heavy rock sound. Why it's underrated, many fans expected loud guitars and big riffs. This song was quiet and gentle, so it was often overlooked. It sat in the shadow of their bigger hits for years. But true fans know how powerful it really is. Real heads keep this one like a secret key.
This is clear above the din. Proud R.E.M.
And the next song on this list takes sadness into a darker place you won't forget. Number 3, Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here.
So you think you can tell?
This is Heartbreak at full volume. The ending feels like Eddie Vedder crying through the microphone. If you've ever lost the love of your life, this hurts. Close your eyes and picture this. A quiet room, a soft acoustic guitar comes through the radio late at night. You are alone, maybe thinking about someone you miss. The song feels warm, but also empty at the same time. Like a hug that cannot reach the person it is meant for. It feels like sitting with old memories you cannot change.
The cup is raised, the toast is made yet again.
This song came out in 1975 on the album Wish You Were Here. It was written by the band Pink Floyd and produced by the group with their longtime team at Abbey Road Studios in London.
Hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool.
The song was about their old bandmate who had serious mental health struggles and slowly disappeared from the spotlight.
How I wish you were here.
And the lyrics talk about loss, distance, and the feeling of missing someone who is still alive but no longer the same.
To exchange, walk on part in the world.
Over time, it became one of the most loved rock songs ever, and a concert sing-along all over the world.
Breeze, cold comfort for change.
Fun fact, during recording, a surprise visitor walked into the studio. It was the very friend the song was about. The band did not even recognize him at first because he had changed so much. The room went silent. Why it's forgotten / underrated. This song is huge, but many people still miss the real story behind it. They hear the guitar and think it is just a soft rock song.
Heaven from hell, blue skies from pain.
They do not realize it is about losing someone in real life while they are still breathing. Real heads keep this one like a secret key. And the next tune, different mood. But the message cuts even deeper. Number 2, Pearl Jam, Black. 1991, close your eyes and picture a quiet bedroom late at night. The lights are low. The radio is playing softly while someone sits on the edge of the bed, thinking about a love that is gone forever.
I tasted and breathed.
This song feels like a letter you never sent. It feels warm, honest, and painfully real. This song came from Pearl Jam's debut album 10, released in 1991 during the rise of the grunge era. It was produced by Rick Parashar and recorded at London Bridge Studio in Seattle. The lyrics talk about deep heartbreak and losing someone you believed would stay in your life forever.
Twisted thoughts I spin round my head.
The band never wanted it released as a single because they felt it was too personal. Over time, fans turned it into one of the most loved live songs in rock history.
As her body wants me.
Fun fact, Eddie Vedder often changes the ending lyrics live on stage. Sometimes he sings new lines based on how he feels in that moment. Many fans say the live versions are even more emotional than the studio recording. Why it's forgotten / underrated. It wasn't pushed as a radio single at first, so it didn't get the same chart success as other songs from the album. But fans quietly kept it alive through concerts and word of mouth. Today, real rock fans treat this song like a secret emotional anthem. Real heads keep this one like a secret key. And the next song feels softer, but the pain inside it is even harder to face. Number 1, Eric Clapton, Tears in Heaven.
If I saw you in heaven.
Picture a quiet room, lights low, no crowd, no band noise, just a soft guitar and a voice that sounds tired and broken. This song feels like sitting alone at night when the world is asleep and your thoughts won't stop talking.
'Cause I know I just can't stay.
Eric Clapton wrote this song in the early 1990s after losing his young son in a tragic accident. He worked on it with songwriter Will Jennings, and it was released in 1992. The lyrics ask simple but painful questions about seeing a loved one again someday. The song became one of his biggest hits and won several Grammy Awards.
Time can bring you down.
It was played on radio everywhere and became a song people turned to during times of grief.
I must be strong.
Fun fact, Clapton stopped performing this song live for many years because it was too painful for him to sing on stage.
Here in heaven.
Yeah, when he finally performed it again later, fans said the room went completely silent. Why it's so powerful / unforgettable. This song never faded because it is real. No big production, no tricks, just a father trying to understand loss. Many people say this song helped them through their own hard times. This is the kind of song people carry in their hearts forever.
Beyond the door.
Now I want to hear from you. Which song on this list hit you the hardest? And which one should have been on here but wasn't? Drop it in the comments, and if you want a part 2 with even deeper cuts, underrated heartbreak songs most people forgot, subscribe because we're going back in.